Hey Hot Tots, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm just doing a chit chat, get ready with me. It's not a Q&A, it's anything I had on my mind. Some stuff I get like a little serious. I know, watch out. I show you how I curl my hair, use what hair products I use, because I know that was a big question for me recently. Talk about my weight loss, stuff with Weight Watchers, what I've been feeling, and everything like that. So I really hope you enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get into it. Where do I begin? What am I doing? Coldest water bottle, link down below. But I thought I would do a chit chat, get ready with me. I think I put this in the intro already that I'll be doing at the end of this. If you didn't know, you have to do the intro at the end with your makeup and everything on. It's very confusing at first to yourself. Or maybe that's just me. Probably just me. But I thought I would just sit down with you guys and just have like a chit chat, get ready with me, because A, I love doing makeup. B, I love doing makeup, and C, you guys like when I do makeup most of the time, or most of you do. I'm sure some of you don't. So here it is. I will link down below any of the makeup that I used today, so you guys have that available. You're welcome. So first, I want to just talk about weight loss, because a lot of you have been asking. First of all, I'm sorry. Sometimes I always forget. I usually forget to tell you guys when I weigh myself. And the reason why is because I post on Mondays and Thursdays, but my weigh-in day is on Monday. So sometimes what I do is I accidentally forget to say how much I weighed, because the day that I'm actually videotaping myself is not always the day that I actually weighed myself. So it's not like fresh in my mind, like, oh, I weighed myself this morning. You know what I mean? The weeks that I do remember are the weeks that I actually decide to videotape on Monday for Thursday's video, and I just need to keep doing that and making that like a priority, because I always forget to tell you guys how much I weigh, if I lost weight, yada yada. But there's another side of me that is like, well, if I don't want to share it with you guys that week, I don't feel like I have to. Like, I don't feel like I should have to share it, but I understand where you guys are coming from, because I know it motivates you to know if I'm losing weight. But on that topic, I just wanted to say that I'm at this weird place right now, right? So, right, you guys are like, yeah, right, we don't know, right? Tell us. Okay, I'll tell you guys. And yes, I know my foundation is a little bit lighter than my skin tone right now, because I had a staycation and I was out in the sun. But always wear my sunscreen, because I'm trying not to age, you guys know. I'm in a place, and I will insert right here a clip I was going to use, and then I didn't end up videotaping the rest of the day, of what my body looks like right now. So sorry, there's a hair in my freaking eye. Sorry guys, that got out of control. I apologize. Moving on. So I'll insert a clip here of what I look like right now, like my body. I am not unhappy with what my body looks like right now. And I think that right now, that's what's kind of making me not as worried about weight loss. So I have basically remained, I'm like 3 pounds from my lowest weight that I was during quarantine. And I've basically maintained my weight for the past 2 months. I've gained, I've lost, I've gained, I've lost, but mostly it's just 1 pound or 2 pounds that I'm gaining back, losing, gaining back. And I know as a viewer, that could be very frustrating, right? Because you're hoping to be motivated by me losing my weight. But I just wanted to say also, I am not unhappy with the way I look right now. I've never hated my body. I've always liked my body, and I haven't ever really minded the way that my body looks. It's just that I knew I was at an unhealthy weight, and at one point I got to the point where I started not liking the way I looked. So I would wake up every morning and I still like loved my body and wasn't like, ew, I'm so ugly, I'm so disgusting, like, I hate myself. Nothing like that, but I was just at this place where I realized I was making excuses or thinking that that was the reason things wouldn't be happening for me, right? So, for example, if I went on like a date and we got along great, but then they like ghosted me, I would chalk it up to, well, our personalities were like really working out and I thought they really liked me, but it must have been because I'm heavier. And I didn't want to feel that way, you know? Like I wanted to wake up every day and like put on a dress or put on a pair of shorts and not feel like puffy and like feel uncomfortable in my body, even though I still loved my body and I still felt like I was an attractive person. I didn't ever feel like I'm so disgusting, like who would want me, you know? But you know what I mean. So now that I'm at a place, I've lost 35 pounds so far, and I'm just at this place where like I'm not unhappy. So when I wake up every day, I like the way I look in clothes. I like the way that I'm photographing. I like when I go out, people are like, Sophia, you look amazing. Sophia, you look so great. Like, oh my gosh, you've really lost so much weight. You look amazing. Like, I like the way I look in a bathing suit. Yeah, I want to tone it up and I still have 20 to 25 pounds to go, depending on, my goal weight's at 25 pounds, but I kind of feel like that might be too skinny. Like, I don't want to be skinny, you know? It's so hard for me to not indulge lately or not like take advantage of events or, you know, being outside and being in like drinking during a pool day and like stuff like that right now, because I don't feel bad about myself and I don't feel like this strong urge to make sure that I stay on track because I'm not unhappy with my body and my weight, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to update you guys and tell you, if you get to a weight where you feel happy, like it may not be the weight that you want to end up at, but it's okay to take time at that weight and enjoy your life. I'm trying to enjoy my summer and enjoy my time right now. I said in another, like, I think question and answers video, like, if you're waking up every day and you're sad and you're upset and you don't like your body and you don't like the way you look and all this stuff, then yeah, you need to suck it up, sis, and you need to not eat that tostito. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, taco. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need to drink those drinks. You need to be more cognizant of what you're eating and drinking. But like, if you're in a place where you feel pretty good and like you're having a good time and you want to indulge, I always say weigh out your pros and cons. What is more important to you? Is it more important for you to lose weight in this moment and for you to stay on track because you know you'll be so upset with yourself if you've gained weight or not lost anything that week? Or is it more important to you to like have a good time with your friends and family at that moment and just indulge and have a great time? Lately, my importance scale has been more towards indulging, having a good time. And then I look and I weigh the same amount, you know, like I may gain 1 pound, but I know that'll come off with eating well for the next couple of days. And by that Wednesday, I'm already down back to my normal weight. So I just want to update you guys. My goal though is I do want to lose 20 pounds, like the rest of my weight, by the end of this year. So by the end of December, that is my goal. And that's what I'm going to work towards. So I am saying that I will be kind of crushing down and like trying to kill it here soon, but that's my goal. And those are my date deadlines that I'm setting for myself to hopefully make. But as of right now, like for this month, I feel like I've just been really enjoying my life and enjoying the way I look right now and celebrating my body where it is right now. And yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys that because I've been getting a lot of questions about like, hey, how much did you weigh? Hey, are you still losing weight? Hey, what's going on here? And I wanted to just kind of update you on the truth of the matter, you know? And to me, this is a lifestyle. This is something that I want to stick with for the rest of my life. So yes, I want to lose this weight, but I want to lose it healthily. And I think losing all of your weight within the year is a great way to lose it healthily and steadily, so that you know how to really like, you know how to maintain once you're done, which I feel like I'm amazing at maintaining, okay? Like, learned that about myself. But I feel like I just wanted to update you and let you know that, yes, I still have goals. Yes, I still want to lose this weight, but that's where I am at mentally right now. So, and all of you guys too have been saying like, Sophie, like, you don't even need to lose more weight. You look great. But I know that I do want to lose the 20 because I just want that leftover chub to be gone, to tone up so that I feel good and like in a spot where if I do fluctuate up 5 or down 5, whatever, it's in a better place to fluctuate 5. I'm also, yes, using a ton of Beautycounter products because if you didn't know, I'm a Beautycounter rep. I love Beautycounter. I believe in their mission and I just love all of their products as well. That's something else I get questions about. And to me, I'll never understand why people get offended about people who do like multi-level marketing. So it's not quite, it's not the same as other multi-level marketing things. And the reason why I say that is because yes, you can have people sign up underneath you and you get like a certain percentage of their sales, but you don't have to. They don't force you, like you don't have goals of like, you have to hit these marks every month. You have to sell this much. You have to get this many people underneath you. Nothing like that. I went the first like 3 or 4 months not even selling anything. I just bought it for myself. I just wanted the discount. Now there's something that they do now because they have this rewards program that's really great. So they're like, okay, if you don't sell at least $1,200, I think every 6 months or every year, I forget, they'll just put you down into the rewards program, which you basically get almost the same discount. So they're like, okay, obviously you're not really wanting to do like the consulting thing. You just want like a great discount. Well, here's our rewards program instead. But there's no pressure. Like my team of girls, if you don't even sell that month, they don't say anything. They don't care, like, so to me, I guess what I don't understand about people getting so upset about someone doing something like this, like I started selling because I'm really behind this CEO of this company. Like she is a badass bee and she is like women empowerment. She is fighting for all these chemicals to be taken out of our makeup and baby products and men's products because no one regulates them. And so I think that's awesome that she's not only saying like, oh, hey, I'm going to go fight the Senate and like try to get a bill passed and try to get less chemicals in our makeup, which Beautycounter has 1,800 less chemicals in their makeup than any other makeup brand. So I'm just behind the movement. And then also they have great products. So like if you're not one of those girls that like spends good money on good products, that's okay. You don't ever have to buy this stuff. You know what I mean? But like I spend good money a lot of times on like foundation, like skincare, and on certain things. So like their blush that I use, this lasts forever. So I'll spend like 20 some dollars on this because I know it'll last me a really long time, good quality, and it has less chemicals. So why wouldn't I buy this over something else, And so on and so on. Like there are some things that's like, I go back and forth with the mascara. Like I love the mascara from Beautycounter, but I'm usually like a cheap mascara kind of gal. Now I kind of look for the ones that have less chemicals, yada, yada. But, so I understand. Not all of us are like there. But I don't get why people get offended when people sell products like these, because I would rather, buy from my best friend and her be getting some type of commission from it and it be great product, stuff I already am looking for, stuff I'm already wanting and needing. I'd rather her get something from it than go to Target and then a big corporation gets something from it 100% and no one benefits from it. Like, I don't see what the problem is of being like, like, for example, I buy my shampoo, conditioner, and everything from my hairstylist. The same shampoo and conditioner I could buy at the store, but I buy it from her because I'd rather her make some money off of me having to buy that anyways than me go buy it and her not make anything from it, but she also sells it. You know what I mean? So like, to me, I don't really understand the people who get mad about this type of stuff or these types of places. I don't really understand why it's an issue. If the product is great product and you're looking for something like that anyways, and you like somebody who sells it, why wouldn't you buy it from them over going to, like I said, Target, Sephora, whatever, which Sephora, by the way, does not ever do pop-ups with any companies. They are doing a pop-up. They are doing right now a pop-up with Beautycounter because they're like, your products are so beautiful, so amazing. We want them to be exposed to more people. Like, we just want people to see it more. So we're gonna pop it up in the store for 3 months so that like, and then say, but if you want more, go find a consultant. And they have like different ways you can find consultants so that people are more aware of our products. Now, if Sephora says that it's kick-ass, like, it's kick-ass, you know? Sorry, I was just on my soapbox there. In the summer, I like to do like kind of like a all liquid face first and then put my dry makeup over top so there's like layers of makeup. And the reason why I do that is because I literally, like when I'm sweating, my face makeup will just come completely off, you know? And this way I have layers so that as I sweat off little bits, this underlying makeup will still be there and still look good. In the winter, I usually just do liquid makeup more. Sometimes I do powder, depends on like how lazy I am that day. But I just do liquid because my skin's a little drier in the winter, and so I just set it with like a translucent powder, my liquid makeup, and then that's it. Like, set it and forget it. But yeah, so I got my Peloton bike. I'm like so excited about it. I literally went back and forth about it, okay? Because I was sitting there debating. I'm using the Naked Heat palette. I used to die for this palette, you guys, like absolutely die. And I'm like, girl, let's bring it back. I'm gonna do like a more dramatic eye than I usually do because why not? Anyways, so I was like, I literally spend so much money, you guys, on spin classes, okay? I love spin classes. Spin classes to me, I love because if you're feeling like you don't want to work out, right? You don't have to go to spin class and feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like kill myself today if I go work out. Like when I go to Orange Theory, I always feel like, oh, I really have to be in the mood to work out because there's like someone there like yelling at me and like walking around me to try to push me. But I feel like this weird sense of like, I don't know, I don't like it, okay? I just feel a lot of pressure and then I don't end up going because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't really feel like working out a ton today. So like, oh my gosh, they're gonna like yell at me. You know, it's really dumb. Now with spin classes, I don't feel that way because you can go as fast or as slow as you want and it's dark in there and you can go as high resistance as you want or as low as resistance as you want. And it doesn't matter because no one cares. And like your stats are on like a screen, you know, but like the teacher doesn't really like walk around or really get on you or anything like that. So it just feels so much less pressure. So like when I would wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like working out, I would still feel fine going to spin because I'd be like, well, if I go and I don't really want to work hard, I'll just not work hard. And then if I go and change my mind, then I'll work hard and it'll be awesome. And then I always end up working harder, but I just don't feel that pressure, you know? You get it. So I don't know. I just personally really, really, really love spin class. So last year I spent a lot on spin classes. And I know that it was ridiculous, but it was the only thing that I actually did workout-wise that I actually truly loved to do. So like, I just kept telling myself, you know what though, it's worth it if you're actually going. And I would go 6 days a week. I was literally insane. I loved to go to spin class, but the money was just out of control. So like a month unlimited at my place that I go to is Cycle 614 in Grandview, and it's $180. Now, that's a lot of money, but I kept thinking, you know, I just won't eat out. I just won't do, you know, I would do other things to make up for it, yada, yada. Because to me, it was worth it because I actually would go. Like if I would have done a month unlimited and not gone, then I would be like, okay, this isn't worth it. I went every day and sometimes twice a day. I was eating like crap, so I didn't lose any weight. But, you know, you get me. So I was doing that. So this So when the pandemic hit, you know, I just saw all these commercials, obviously, for Peloton. And like everybody, I was like, oh, you know, it'd be really nice to have like a Peloton bike in my house. And I was thinking it through, and I finally was just like looking at the amounts, like the rates and how much it costs and yada yada. And this lady, I wasn't even going to buy that day. I was still debating it because my friend Dana got herself a Peloton. And this woman like pinged me from the site. And I was like, this is how they get you. This is how they get you. And I was like, hi. She said, hey, I see you're like looking at a bike. What are your concerns? I was like, well, it's just a lot of money. So I'm debating. She's like, well, we have these payment plans, you know. We have these payment plans. We have whatever. And she goes, and actually, where's your location? And so I tell her where I'm located, and she goes, actually, we have a refurbished bike at Easton, which is a mall close to me that has a Peloton store. And she was like, we actually have this refurbished bike, which she said a lot of their refurbished bikes, it's not that like they're actually used. It's more of like if someone did like a 30-day trial and they didn't like it, or they just wanted to return it, they decided, oh my gosh, never mind, you know, I don't want to spend this money, that's technically a refurbished bike because, you know, you can't sell it as a new one. And I said, oh cool, how much would that one be? So the original bike is like $2,500, $2,400 with like, if you get like a package where you get like the shoes and all that, which I just wanted to do that because the second I go try to find shoes and do all this other stuff, that's when I always screw myself over. Whenever I take the cheap route is when I end up screwing myself over, yada, yada. So I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I would do it. And she goes, yeah, the refurbished bike though would only be $1,600. I was like, what? And then she said, yes. And then you also, they have like Affirm, where Affirm, if you guys don't know, is one of those like payment plan options. So if you have like a good credit score, it's not technically a credit card, but it's just like, if you have a good credit score, you can do like 20 equal payments of whatever to make up the amount to pay it off. And I ended up doing like 36 months of $50 a month, which I know I'm not going to allow it to take me that long. My minimum payment's like $50, but there will be months where like this month I put like $200 towards it, but like next month if I can't, then I know I just have to pay $50, you know? So I just went for it. But yeah, so that's why I ended up biting the bullet and doing it. I just recently got the Dune and Surf colors for Beautycounter bronzer, and I love their bronzer. I didn't know if I would love it as much as I do, but I do. Because my usual go-to is Too Faced, the Chocolate Soleil, which I still love and I still use it. But I do love Beautycounter's bronzer too. Like, it's so pretty. I'm not doing like a super strong contour today. I'm just kind of like warming my face up. I'm weird. I jump around. Like, I don't have my eyes done, but then I jump to my face. You know, I just do what I want when I want. I also want to do an updated apartment tour for you guys. I did an apartment tour like a long time ago, and I want to do an updated one. I have some new stuff. I got some new bar stools, some new decor. I'm redecorating my bathroom, which I'm super pumped about, so I want to show you guys that. Of course, the Peloton is like not quite adorable in its spot, but like, guys, I have a 1-bedroom apartment. There's only so many places I could put it, and I was like, fitness is more important than aesthetic. Feeling blessed, never stressed. So this is all the hype on TikTok, okay? And I'm gonna try her out. If this mascara doesn't like completely blow my mind, I'm suing, okay? Just kidding. So let's see here. I like to lift my lid because my eyelashes hit the top of my eye. Comment down below if you have tried this. Do you love it? Do you gotta have it? Do you want some more of it? Okay, I do love it. Thank you, TikTok. Oh my gosh. Okay, I linked this in my Amazon storefront down below in my description box. Holy moly, you need to buy this. Like, look at these lashes. Really? Wow. Oh, wow. I like to use a mixture right now of Anastasia Beverly Hills Crush and then my fave lipstick, First Date. Ugh, I love First Date. Seriously, I'm obsessed with this. Obsessed. It's just that pretty pink. Like, I use a little bit of this because this is matte, and I just like sometimes like it a little to just like dye down the pink just a tiny bit. Holy crap! Okay, for my hair, I just wanted to show you guys what products I use and like what I've been doing right now because I've been getting a lot of questions of how I get the waves that I have. So for my hot spray, like hair protectant, I use all Kenra products basically, is the point of this. So I use Kenra hot spray firm hold heat protection. This is what it looks like. I love it. If I air dry my hair, I don't put spray on it until it's dry, and then I just kind of comb 1 or 2 squirts per section. If I am blow drying my hair, I'll spray this all over my head first, blow dry, and then do my hot iron and stuff like that. I use brightening conditioner by Kenra and strengthening shampoo. And then I also use the Fanola shampoo, no yellow. It's like the purple shampoo that I use. I'll link these all down below. But I use this probably every other time I wash my hair. So I wash my hair about maybe 2 times a week. And I'll put this in my shampoo, like put a dollop of shampoo, put a little bit of this in there and mix it up and then put it in my hair. And it just keeps my blonde more bright and gets that coppery tone out of it. So that's the purple shampoo I use. I also use Kenra Design Spray. It's number 9. I freaking love this. It smells like cotton candy. It's my favorite. And it just keeps your hair, like you can still put your fingers through it. You can still move it all around, but it helps to hold the curl. So lately what I've been doing, and I have to do this at separate times right now because I only have 1 plug available for me. I straighten the ends of my hair because my ends of my hair get really curly. So I just straighten the ends of it and I leave the rest of it not straight. I do this because, like I said, the ends of my hair are curly and I don't really like that look. So I do each level, spray it with my spray, heat protectant spray. And then, oh my gosh, that stuff smells so good. Kenra stuff smells so freaking good. I also linked my heating iron and my Lang curling iron in my Amazon storefront. The hair art, this is about $80, but I'm telling you, I've had this for 7 years. So this is such a good investment. I always buy this one. The first one I actually broke after 2 years because I dropped it on the ground and it is ceramic and it bashed on the ground so hard it like the plate came off. But other than that, like I've had this one since then and it's fine. Like it's literally crazy. And to me, it's worth the money because it actually lasts and it gets really, really hot. So you can put it all the way up to 450. Which I love, because then it just gets your hair straight so quick. Get that heat protectant on there though, because that's hot, girl. Okay, and then I just take my curling iron and I wrap it once or twice, just depending. So my first layer, I can only wrap it once. And then I do that. Like this one I got twice. I like to do smaller pieces of hair so that there's more separated out and it's not like big chunks of big curl. Okay, I didn't want you guys to have to sit through all of those layers because that would take like another 20 minutes of video. So when I'm on this side of my face, I take my right arm and I always hold the wand like this and I pull every hair, I put it underneath and pull away from my face. I always curl away from my face. I used to do 1 or 2 towards my face, but I don't anymore. I just put them all away from my face. I take smaller-ish pieces, pull them away. Love the color my hairstylist did on me. So beautiful. Her name is Kylie. She's Hair Warranty. I'll link her Instagram down below. If you are ever in the Columbus area or you live towards the Columbus area, Columbus, Ohio, go to her. She is amazing. She's such a good colorist, and I just love the way it looks. Like, I think it's beautiful. I always love my hair when I leave her. She always does a phenomenal job. I was gonna tell you guys I got back on the apps, so you'll probably have some more disasters. I have one more disaster to film. I know you guys just saw one this week, which I hope you guys enjoyed. I have one more to film from a story that I already have, and then I'm out of content for those. So I don't want to have bad dates, but if I do, I'll definitely share them. I am talking to a couple guys right now. Oddly enough, they all have the same name, which is so bizarre. It is a common name. It's not this name, but say it's like Ben, you know, like it is a common name like that. But I never use their real names on those Bumble disasters, by the way. I always make up a fake name just in case, but it's pretty funny. So I have some dates that I might go on. They have to be quarantine friendly, you know, so I don't really know what we're gonna do. One guy kind of just wants to like go on a walk outside, like a nature walk or something. Don't worry, at like a public place. I was like, you ain't trying to kill me, right? Like, I sometimes will take even smaller pieces and then make them a little tighter to kind of have them trickle a little tighter, but I take my Kenra and then I just flop them all out. But yeah, so that's it for today's video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't, because it really helps support my channel. I post every Monday and Thursday, and sometimes on an extra day. That's it. I hope you enjoy this chit chat. Get ready with me. I love doing my makeup and hair, so it is fun to do it in front of you guys. And I know that a lot of you guys like to watch, because I mean, I just love watching people do makeup. Like, don't even get me started. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.